Everyone, welcome to the weekend update. Today is Friday, August 24th, 2018. So we just want to remember the time is fluid. This is the energy that we're starting with. We have a lot of planets went back direct. Mercury, thank you, Lord. So this would definitely help within communication. Coming out of illusion, seeing things for fact, truth, even our own truth. So I'm kind of looking forward to this reading. I hope it's going to bring some great energy. We're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. This is an intuitive read, so all signs, we're really reading from energy, okay? And, I'm just a true believer that if you're intuitively guided here, you'll just know if this message is for you or not. Chances are there's something in here maybe you needed to hear, that maybe it set you on your way, perhaps it set you free, whatever it may be. So just kind of keep your mind open to that. Release the expectations. It is a general read, but again, we're guided to each other. So we seem to go through similar situations, which is great because this is how we help each other out. Okay, so we're just going to get into the reading. Okay, we're going to start with the Tibetan singing bowl. This has become my symbol to open up our readings, to bring in the guides, and to open our intuition. So I'm going to go ahead and begin. Beautiful. Okay. Today I'm going to use a deck I haven't used in a little while. This is the Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue. I don't know why. I was pulled to use them today. So we're going to go ahead and use them. No need to question that, right? Let me give it a couple shuffles. So again, this is for all signs. Go by the energy, how it makes you feel. Feel free to ask your guides to also send you signs, whether it be through words, numbers, candle flickering, what have you. We have a beautiful ray of sunlight coming in across the desk. And let's begin. I feel like these cards want to come out, so we're going to go ahead and start with them. Wow. Hello. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. Ten of Pentacles is definitely a card about abundance. It is feeling secure within your finances. Our first card. So if you're not at that energy, then we have that potential. We have the Wheel, also a number 10. And we have the Two of Swords, the Two of Air. Two of Air is needing to make a decision. I love how the sun is hitting these cards, though I'm not sure you can see them. So we have the Ten of Pentacles mirrored by the Two of Swords. Those two swords, let's talk about that for a second. This is about needing to make a decision. Though within this energy, it's, you know, many times it's something like we want to put off. We want to put it off, or as within this deck, it talks about sometimes just pretending there is no problem. There is, you know, there's nothing going on, yet there's still a decision has to be made. So it's being mirrored by the Ten of Pentacles. So definitely something within finances, something within your material world. You know, with the wheel in between, for some of you, this is a decision of movement. You know, needing to make a change in your life, knowing it, feeling it, but for whatever the reason, we're not. The wheel tells us that this is a time of positive change. So if I've been putting something off here, now's the time to face it. Now is the time for the movement of it, especially with a lot of the planets going direct. You know, the Two of Air can definitely be that energy of Mercury retrograde, right? Where it's somewhat of an illusion. You know, I don't know what the truth is. I don't know what direction to take. I'm kind of exaggerating there, but for some of you, this is definitely about moving. Whether I'm moving from a physical location, as in my home, or leaving a job, something that has to do with your money. Yet again, with the wheel here now, it's like, okay, this is the time. So whatever you've been putting off, now is the time for movement. Again, it makes sense because during a Mercury retrograde, sometimes not the best time to make a decision. It feels like it's something feels like a decision that feels within your mind it's going to be difficult, right? So there's a reason why I have been putting this off and putting this off. The wheel is almost showing up like the Tower, saying you just don't have the luxury of time any longer. So something needs to change here. It benefits you even though it feels difficult. I am going to keep this reading short, only because I have so much to do. So I'm going to keep this short. So we're going to go ahead and bring out the clarifiers, and I think I'm going to use the Universal Tarot. And I have not used these two decks together in such a long time. So as it sits, we're looking at a number 22. That's balance. So there's a promise of balance within this decision, or once that decision is made, once the movement has begun. You know, 2 and 2 is the 4. I can talk about our home life, stability, not wanting to be uprooted. That's kind of what it feels like. Let's just go ahead and dig right in. Look at that, we have the World card. So this is something that's important. This is something that is going to change your life in one way or another. Bring this down a little bit. The World card to me is a spiritual time. Some of you could certainly be thinking of leaving a relationship, leaving a job, wanting a change in your life. I mean, that I see. I see that you want this. But it is life-changing. You know, I feel with the World card showing up in the Ten of Pentacles, you know, you have universal protection here. I don't feel like you can go wrong. But let me clarify that. I don't feel like you can go wrong by making the move. I almost feel like the Tower will come out, you know, but as a blessing. Can feel like it's not a blessing, but in the long run, it's a blessing. I feel like this is something that you have wanted for a while. We have the Three of Wands with that. And that is movement. You know, that is looking into the future with optimism. It's the energy of believing that my ships are coming to me, that abundance will come to me. It's definitely showing I need the movement first. So almost like once I take that baby step, because we're missing the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is right when I'm about to take that step. And we're going into the Three. So I feel like there's nothing to fear. Let's keep going now. Tell me more about this. More about this. Yeah, I just have to say, because I'm seeing, this is 21. The World card is 21, but it's 2. You know, we have the 10 and the 10, and then we have a 10, and we have a 10. So this is definitely about your stability here. Yeah, some of you have to make a decision about moving. Some of you don't, literally this is what I was feeling in the beginning, like you don't have the luxury much longer to sit and not face this, not do something about this. Five of Pentacles is the energy of feeling like you're being left out in the cold. Sometimes it's that feeling of being pushed out into the cold. Five of Pentacles is also the wounded warrior. But what many of us concentrate on is the wound and not the warrior part of us. With the World card here, it's telling me that this is a protected time in your life coming up. This is about abundance that wants to come in. Yet there's a fear. There's a definite fear about the movement. It is the universe pushing you. Now, that may come in the form of a person, right? It can come in the form of a boss, you know, heavy energy to the point where you feel like you just can't take it anymore. A lot of times, that is the universe sending this type of energy, putting people in place to give you resistance. Why? Because you're stuck. Because you're not satisfied where you're at. You're not living your best life. I'm definitely feeling like some of you have been calling out for this. Yet, here it is. And now I'm fearful. I feel like, I definitely feel like whoever I'm speaking to, it's like you knew this day was coming. I know this energy because it's reminding me of when, you know, I just moved and I wanted to move, but there's a comfort, you know, it's like, do I want to, you know, even though I wanted to move, you think about everything that means. So you put it off until the universe somehow finds a way to move you. That, for me, came in the form of the landlord giving me a 3-week notice, pushing me, almost forcing me to do what I've been wanting to do anyways. Listen, I also feel that even though there's fear attached here, in your soul, you know it's the best thing. You, at one time, were seeing the positive side of it. But perhaps because there's been procrastination, it's becoming more difficult, more fearful. Yet, if we just feel the energy here and go with that flow, it's showing us there is nothing to be fearful of. Let's keep going. You know, I'm noticing that 5 after all the 10s. So, you know, maybe I have to give something up for this next direction. Maybe something has to go, something I know isn't serving me any longer, but then again, there's that comfort level. And I look at the 5 and the 3, it's an 8. So where it's moving you to is towards your desire. So weird. I was just thinking, did I even push record? I don't know. 2 of Pentacles. So 2 Pentacles. There's a lot of things going on in your life right now. This may not be the best, you know, it's that feeling of, how am I going to fit this in? How am I going to do this without disrupting my whole life? However, it's like, is there ever a good time? This is kind of what's in your head. I know I need to do this, but I keep putting it off. I'm waiting for the right time. 2 Pentacles is telling me, you know, there never is a right time. The right time is now. And look at the 2 and the 3, which now is the 5, with the 5, the 10. 10 is about allowing one thing to come to an end so something new can begin. Let's keep going. I know this seems like I'm going fast, but that's just the energy I'm picking up. So I am taking this situation, and what I'm doing with this, I'm definitely overthinking it. I know that there is a positive change ahead for me, but because I start to overthink it, fear starts to set in. You know, this can certainly be leaving a job, leaving a relationship. Again, it feels like, especially with the world here, this is due to your own true desires. You know, those affirmations, like planting your seed of intention, and then the day has come, right? The day to pluck that fruit has come. Yet fear sets in. Alright, so we just had the 6 of Cups pop out. We have the Prince of Pentacles. You know, this could also be the energy of For some of you, it is like leaving the family home, going off to college. You know, the Prince of Pentacles to me is about seeking knowledge, right? This is seeking knowledge for a path that I want, a path that is very good for you. Yet I can definitely see where it's like now the nerves have set in. Now the time has come. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And, excuse me, we had a card fly. We have the Prince of Swords. I hope you can see that, even with the sun on it. To me, it looks beautiful with the sun. But I'm looking at the monitor, and it looks a little hard to see. Okay. It is like someone is setting off on a new adventure. And again, a desire that you've had, yet the fear remains. I feel like you're leaving a childhood home, leaving childhood friends. You know, you may be leaving a town that you grew up in where you know everyone, and now you're going out on your own. But this is tremendous growth. You know, I have the page going into the Queen of Pentacles. You're definitely learning. This is about something that you're learning. And I have to say, for some of you, this is giving you the ability, even if you don't feel it yet, it's building character. It's building strength within you. Yet it feels like, you know, tick tock, time is counting down. I don't want to give you anxiety here, but that's what it feels like. Like I don't have the luxury to sit back any longer. Also about building your career. You know, I feel like I'm taking a leap here, a leap of faith, and definitely building a career, learning everything I can learn so I can become the master of. I can see for some of you, you know, this could talk about someone that you're attached to in a romantic way. Yet it does feel like the same thing. Like I'm just getting the image of having to go. Let's keep going. We have the Three of Pentacles, so you know, I want to say congratulations on a new job. I think of the Queen of Pentacles and I think of very independent energy. For some of you, this is about climbing the ladder. And, you know, perhaps part of this is not knowing if, or feeling, am I qualified to do this? Where it's like, my dear, yes. You know, whatever it is whatever it is you have yet to learn, it's showing me that you will. It's also showing me that you will master this. When I'm talking about leaving someone, potential love partner, I don't feel like this is forever. But it may feel that way. I don't know what's going on here with your careers, but well, let me put it a different way. I can see the abundance building very quickly, yet the fear seems to be the energy that I'm picking up the most. The universe is letting us know that this is going to be a great time in your life, a spiritual time, a time when you can trust your intuition. The payoff is big. If I'm waiting for the perfect time to make this decision, there never will be the perfect time. And in a way, I feel like, cut yourself a break. Cut yourself a break and just come down to the decision. It could be, where am I going? It almost feels like someone's going off to college, but I would think at this point you would know what school you were going to, or you would be on your way. I feel like, write a plan, put it in writing. Whatever it is that you're fearful about, write it down and then break it down. The pros, the cons. What do I need? Where am I still lacking? Because I feel like if I put it in front of me in black and white, I can clearly see just what is holding me back. I want to go directly to this Two of Swords, and I'm going to see what the fear is about. Okay, so I have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands can be about conflict. The Death card, that did come out in reverse. So, here's that resistance. Death card talks about allowing something to end, moving into this next chapter, as the world tells us, and don't resist it. It is meant to be. It is tremendous growth for you. That still remains, yet in reverse, I am resisting it. I'm resisting it. Why am I resisting it? Well, it could be a couple different things. This could be it's almost like too many cooks in the kitchen, too many people giving you advice, feeling like you've traveled this road before and the road didn't go so smoothly. Family members not wanting you to leave. An old lover not wanting you to leave. And that is throwing, normally where there's, say throw caution to the wind, no doubt we have the Five of Swords. So where am I having a hard time making this decision? Well, it definitely feels like too many cooks are in the kitchen, too many people giving me direction, not following your own intuition. This is definitely about gaining more abundance. But there are steps that you have to take. There may be people, for right now, I have to leave behind. And I don't, I'm feeling very strongly, it's like, just for now. So for many of you, this is like family members, friends that you grew up with. You could certainly have been offered a job where, again, you have to leave where you're at. And it's coming down to the deadline. You're like, we need an answer now. And maybe that's why I'm being, I'm feeling that energy of, whoever it is I'm leaving behind here, because that seems to be part of why I don't want 100% to give my answer. Not because I don't want to go towards this. I can see that you do. I can see that you want this change. And I can even see that, within your heart of hearts, you know that it's good for you. Some of this is about family, and some of this is about someone not wanting you to go. Tell me more about that. Here's that 5 and 5 again, which is the 10. So, trying to gain balance over this, I have a feeling it's almost like you have to tell everyone, back off. Leave me alone. Let me sit down. Like the Queen of Pentacles, let me sit down and figure this out on my own. I have mental energy. I have that energy is of people pushing us in different directions. It's causing me anxiety, where if I look at it from a different perspective, if I look at it from what is it I want in my heart of hearts, I wouldn't have a hard time making this decision. If I look at this as in, I take away everything, people that I have to leave, I am following my desire. And what this is showing me is, as you do that, number one, your abundance looks fantastic. Yes, there's things that you need to learn, but you will. And you will master it. It's almost like I need to look at this in a different light, where I'm seeing the fear, I'm seeing of what I have to let go. What I need to start looking at is what I have to gain. And by the way, it's like whatever you're going to be gaining here is only going to help those that you have to leave. We have the Star. So this is about your life. This is about your dreams. This is you manifesting something to yourself, and now you're saying, holy shit, here it is. But you are the one who has to take that next step. This is a card of Aquarius. I know I haven't really talked about the signs, but again, I don't really like to. So this is something that you've been manifesting. You've planted these seeds of intention. And they've come up. And they're bearing fruit. And they're calling for you. They're calling for you. Keep going. Literally, I have that energy of, oh my God, here it is. Like, I've been wanting this, I'm wanting this, but, here it is. We have the 7 of Cups. This is options. This is having to make a decision. I got to choose one of these cups. These cups can be filled with, I can stay in my hometown. I can get a job at the local so-and-so. I can continue to do what I'm doing. However, there's one cup here that screams out for you. That's your cup of desire. That's your cup of desire. Seven of Cups it's a good card because It is about different options. Yet, I also have that energy of, I know which cup I want. You may have people, again, family members, friends, co-workers. I just feel like there's too many people trying to give you advice over what you already know. You already know which direction you want to go. It is literally fear that's holding you back. And when I say fear, it can come through other people. Again, we have the mental energy, but we also have the struggle with other people. You know, is it ever going to be the right time? Well, it seems to me that the right time is right now. Let's keep going. I have triple fives. Triple fives, and I think you should look that up as an angel number, because that is about a guided path. Even if you don't feel like it, it is about a guided path. And when I say guided, I mean, you know, you have a team of angels, you have your spirit guides behind you. This is probably why you're feeling a push. Again, this is what you have, your soul has been manifesting this. Your soul's direction is clear. It's within the mind. And definitely other people. And I want to look at that real quick. I want to see, why are other people having this effect over this decision? Because it literally is causing you to resist. And what I'm worried about is this opportunity. You know, will someone else jump in? Now, the Five of Wands can talk about competition. So this may be a move where you know that you're competing, especially with the Seven of Cups here. Are you worried about that you're not as good? Are you worried that you're not as prepared? For whatever this is, yet with the Star card here, it's telling me, even if I'm taking baby steps, I'm taking baby steps in the right direction. Yes, there's things I'm still going to have to learn. But I know once I begin that journey, I will become the best at it. This competition that, I feel like this, yes, there may be competition, but the energy I'm feeling is, even if there's competition, all you need to do is be competitive within yourself. Okay, I'm going to go a little deeper into, so the King of Cups. Well, this could be a father figure. This could be a lover, a boyfriend, could be a girlfriend. But my question is, who and why? What's holding back this decision? So I have this King of Cups. Can be water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I'm feeling more, well, let me get a little more clarification on it. Because I am feeling like a father figure, a parent. Someone who holds, influence over me. Doesn't mean like in a judgmental type of way. Someone whose opinion means a lot, but for some reason they're not seeing the potential. They don't want to let you go. They don't want to let you go. Alright, so tell me a little bit more about this King of Cups regarding this decision. Could certainly be a Scorpio with the Death card here too. Tell me more about the King of Cups. I just feel like, you know, whoever this person is, I also feel they know that there's potential for you. They also see that. And I just kind of feel like it's more about how they love you. Again, whether it's a father or a lover, it's more about within their emotions having to let you go. Not forever. But this is a big, important step in your life. This can change your whole life. And for some of you, I feel like it is the difference of, you know, working for, I hate to say minimum wage, but let's just say working for minimum wage versus having a degree in my hand. Taking any old job versus going after the job, you know, the job of my dreams, what I have been wanting to do for some of you since you were a child. I think they're worried about you. It's almost like you're moving to the big city and they're worried about you. Look at that. We have the Wheel of Fortune again. I feel two things here. Number one, I feel like wherever this is taking you, it's taking you by plane. Now, doesn't mean you can't drive there, but the distance is far enough where chances are those who visit will visit by plane. I also feel like this is about a destined path. You know it. They know it. Yet, there's still resistance. You know, and I just got the energy of, for some of you, it's not so much about you having the fear of needing to make the decision. Someone else literally just not wanting to let you go. Okay, I'm going to stay on that. And by the way, I got another 10 here. Jeez, now my cards are going wild. I had the King of Pentacles. I have the Seven of Swords. I feel like someone's worried about your safety. I have the Ace of Swords. I have the Knight of Wands. I have the Devil, card of Capricorn, and, excuse me, I had a card fly. Grab it. And I have the Knight of Pentacles, which gave me a hard time wanting to come to the desk. I feel someone is worried about your safety, though there's really no need. Now, when I say your safety, I feel like someone is worried. Well, this just feels like a big step. And it's like, in their mind, now this could be in your mind also, you know, there's big bad wolves out there. And are you prepared? If this is a parent sending you on, like you're going to school or you're taking a job, you're leaving that hometown, you know, in their head, did they prepare you well enough? You know, are you prepared? But you are. You are. You have the Knight of Pentacles. This tells me, you know, that you have protection around you. Knight of Pentacles to me is your guardian angel. I feel like someone's just been waiting for this opportunity. You know, you, again, have been manifesting this. It's been, for some of you, again, a dream since you were a child. And here it is. I have the King of Pentacles here. For some reason, I feel like this may be the person who's giving you the opportunity. Doesn't have to be an earth sign. King of Pentacles is just someone who just is the CEO of the company. Someone who is great at running the company. Could be a business owner. But I feel like the opportunity is coming from them. Again, whether it's a business or even a school. You know, someone who, a scout. Yet the energy, the fear is coming from, again, having to leave a place that I'm comfortable. For some, the people that I love. Yet the opportunity is too big to say no to. That, of course, is always your personal choice. But I have to remind you that this is something that you have been working on. You've been manifesting, whether everyone else knows or not. Their worry is, again, about your safety. Those big bad wolves out there. Yet I can see within, and you may even have a little bit of fear of that. But I see the protection around you. I do feel like this is something that you've been waiting for. Something you've been asking for. And here it is. So the luxury of taking my time no longer exists. Let's keep going. This is going to be one of those readings where just going through my deck. Let's keep going. You know, what I'm really noticing is this Ace of Swords. And it is like it's showing me the direction. It's opening the path for you. It is taking away all opinions and truly looking at your authentic self and what it is that you have been wanting. I need to stop overthinking this, especially with, you know, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I can overanalyze here. I can think it to death. But I need to make a clear decision. I definitely feel like whoever I'm speaking to, again, whether this is about going to school, this is about starting a new career, this is about, you know, crossing the country. You may be doing it alone. And I understand why there'd be fear attached. But you've been putting off. Ace of Swords is like, boom, the opportunity has arrived. Let's keep going. So many tens. I also feel that talks about, you know, the steps up until this point have been crossed and checked off. So naturally, the next step would be this opportunity. I have the Eight of Wands. This is about quick movement. You know, I often think with the Eight of Wands, I feel like this is about throwing my intentions out into the, out into the world. And then they come back to me. What I think about, I bring about. It's just coming much quicker than I expected. This is also about spiritual epiphanies, though. So when I feel this card, I feel like it's spirit that's moving you. Something you can trust. Number 8. Well, August. Look at this. We get the Hangman. And we have the Four of Cups. I don't know, guys. I just feel like, number one, I feel like you need to ground yourself. If this is based on your decision about moving yourself forward, a couple different things. I feel like you need to get yourself grounded. Literally, if you have a lot of people in your ear, separate yourself. Go to a park. Get into nature and then think about it. Don't overanalyze it. There's such great potential here. Yet I can see the sadness attached to it. Only, again, I'm leaving the foundation I'm at right now to start a new time in my life. And yet, anyone I'm leaving behind seems like they will benefit from this growth for you. Or not for you, but from you. You have the Hangman. Yet, Spirit saying, you don't have that luxury anymore. What is the resistance? Now, I am talking about, like, people moving across the country. But listen, for some of you, it's just about moving to a different job. But whatever this is something that you, and that's what I want you to concentrate on. This is something that you have been trying to manifest to yourself. I feel like you have put work in to even get this opportunity. Ace of Cups. So, this is about putting you first. This is about allowing your dreams to come true. Literally having to take everything else out of the equation. And think about those dreams you've been wanting to manifest. This definitely feels like protection. This is putting you on a path of your true desire. When I see the Ace of Pentacles, I often feel like that hand is the hand of God, the hand of Source, bringing in this cup. But it's not coming in so much as a gift. It's coming in as a congratulations. But I also feel like it's saying, you've got to look at this as in, look at that, the Ten of Pentacles. So, what I leave returns to me. What I leave returns to me. Yet, as I return, I am now the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm leaving a Ten of Pentacles, right? Family, loved ones, security, what feels like safety. I am taking an adventure here. An adventure I've been manifesting. An adventure that is showing me is fantastic for you. Leaving people behind, but this is not for life. This is just for a time period. This is you seeking knowledge. Only, you're seeking knowledge. You're going to have tremendous growth on this path. And hello, you return as the Ten of Pentacles. Self-efficient. Abundant. And I can definitely feel for some of you, the energy of, if this was about a decision about, if I'm going to college, even if I'm entering into a company, I could see that where some are saying, you should go to Brown University, and others are like, no, you should go to Howard. A lot of different opinions, but it all comes down to your own wish. It's following your dream and not letting others, even if it's people you love, I feel like you've got to break it down and make sure you're doing what it is you want to do. Because this is a journey that's going to last the majority of your life. It's about building your own foundation. So, it's an independent energy. Yet within that, then Ten of Pentacles, you may be going off to school and come home a married person. The possibility of that. The Ten of Swords. With that Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, planting my seeds of intention. Well, hello, they're popping up. They're ripe. Start plucking those seeds. This Ten of Swords, I just want you to look at it. Because this person is face up. They see those swords coming. Too many opinions. And not enough of your own. We have the Six of Swords. Once you make that decision and once you start the movement, you will feel the energy lift. You will know that you made the right decision. I don't like to ever tell you guys what to do, but boy, this is about movement. This is about movement. The Six of Swords is also about my own intuition. What moves me forward is my intuition, not other people's ideas, not other people's thoughts. It's not that you can't consider them, absolutely, but it all comes down to you. This is about living your life, the life that you dreamed about. This just feels like a very fast-moving reading, but it feels like it's the way it wants to be. Okay, so we had a card fly. Let's find it first. We have the High Priestess. I don't know why, but I feel like, I felt this earlier. I feel like some of you are thinking about becoming a minister. Something within your own faith where you become the leader of it, yet you do have to, you have to go through training, learning, what have you. I'm definitely feeling that for some. Now that the High Priestess coming out, this is also to me about spirituality. I often feel that this is Again, especially with the wheel and all the tens and the world and the Knight of Pentacles telling me you're protected on this journey. Intuition. High Priestess, keeper of our secrets, right? The Akashic records, already been written. You've been fantasizing about this. You've been playing it out in your mind, and so it exists. Now you're just meeting up with it. We have beautiful sun. This is about a rebirth. This is about, you know, I feel like freedom. That's what I feel like. It's like freedom. Not necessarily freedom from all this, although there does seem to be a lot of opinions flying around. Freedom, just freedom to live your best life. I don't know, guys, this just feels like such a great opportunity. Ace of Wands. So, where we had all this resistance back here, now we're starting to see the light. The sun illuminates our path for us. The Ace of Wands is about action forward. We have the Queen of Cups. So we had the King of Cups, and now we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Two of Cups, and we have the King of Swords. Okay, I feel like we have another issue here. You know, I hate to say it as an issue. Because what I'm feeling is, for some of you, it's not just about leaving family. There is someone else attached here. And it could very well be an air sign, because, boy, he's really standing out to me. Let's look directly at this Two of Cups. Let's see if this is who already exists or what's yet to come. Of course, if you're in a relationship now and, you know, you need to travel for a new job, you need to leave for a new opportunity, you could certainly have someone, especially with the Queen of Cups here, someone who is worried about you, worried about you finding another, right? Worried if you're going to be faithful. Literally worried if, you know, you're going to be faithful. Let's dig in a little deeper right there. Let's bring our concentration down to right there. Two Cups. The Queen of Swords, and I have the Two of Swords again. So the Queen and the King, with the Two of Swords in between. For some of you, it is someone who is worried about you falling in love with someone else, having sexual relationships with someone else, outplaying, that type of energy. Of course, this can be reversed too. This could be part of what, for some of you, you're putting up resistance because you may be worried about a current partner, and can I trust them? I feel like you can. And I feel like they can trust you, whatever side of the coin this falls on. A little bit more, a little bit more. Double twos here. So I feel like this is standing on a pretty good foundation. twos. Tell me a little bit more. We have the Moon, card of Pisces. It's weird how I just yelled out Pisces when I really haven't done much for the other signs. Nine of Cups. You know, it's like you are not feeling. Well, how do I want to say this? Because I feel at one time. Well, okay. Let me figure out how to say this right. You know this is a great opportunity. You know this is a journey you want to take. When I look at a 9, I think about a journey, right? This is a journey I want to take. With the Moon attached to it, I feel like this is part of the fear. Let me look right at the Moon. Because I'm feeling the Moon more as a fear, but is it your fear or someone else's? The Four of Wands. Wow. I just have to say, I feel like for a few of you, small number, this, your opportunity is causing someone to fear losing you. Even though I feel like you're reassuring them, you know, in your mind, you're not thinking about that is part, like you're not even thinking about that part of it, yet somebody is. I do feel like someone may get proposed to. I'm hoping that the proposal is not to try to keep you where you're at. I am a little fearful about that, though. Yeah, you know, I'm seeing that 4, and 4 of Wands is an energy that I love, you know, so this is telling me it's someone who loves you. And again, this can be either way. Remember that. So this is about someone who loves you and does want the best for you, yet their fear is kicking in. Literally feeling like they could lose you over this opportunity. It's not really right, because I have a feeling that this person knows that this is a real chance for you. And I understand the fear, but I don't like how they're handling it. You know, I don't want them to hold you back for their own sake. You know, sometimes we have to let people go. And again, I have the energy. It's only for a time period. And through this journey, you're gaining so much. If you're just beginning, you know, if you're just coming out of school or what have you, and you're offered this great opportunity, I want you to think about something. You're going to spend so much of your time, we all do, within our career. It's a major block of time. There is nothing better than living the life of your dream, following your dreams. Those who love you, and I shouldn't say this person loves you, but there has to be a, okay, I'm not going to put my opinion in there. I don't want to put my opinion in there, but I see their fear. I see their fear of letting you go. And then we have the Three of Cups. Yeah, it's like their fears are coming out now. I feel that this Three of Cups is talking about celebrating this. Again, whatever this opportunity is for you, it's big. Celebrating it. Yet, as we come down to somebody's partner, their fear lies in losing you. I don't know why they can't go along. Maybe they can. Maybe it's just they're used to you one way. And hello, this is bringing you independence. That doesn't mean you can't be in a relationship and have independence, but this is bringing you your own independence. This is bringing you strength within your own foundation. I just want to look, keep going with that. We're just going to use the deck, guys. Eight of Cups. So you're going to go anyway. You know, this tells you to follow your desires. I love that it's coming with the moon, because I often feel within the Eight of Cups, it's like the energy of the moon that's pulling me. You know, I'm very affected by the moon cycles, and I feel like someone else is too. Again, I have the 8, so there's not a lot of time to think about this. And, you know, let's be honest, I feel like really your decision has been made. It's other people who are making it difficult. The advice feels like I've got to eliminate that. This is showing me, though, you moving towards your desire, which is exactly what I want, especially now that I have the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Both cards of independent energy, right? And look at this. Now we have the Page of Cups. This is about self-love. You know, no matter what else exists or what else is coming, it starts with self-love first. Following my dream, baby. Following your dream. Filling up your own cup. This is a soul's journey. This is seeds of intention that have been planted, that have come to harvest, and yes, you can say no to all of it. But man, that is not what your soul wants. And you know what? And you know that. The Magician. Wow. It's where it all begins. This is destiny. You know, unfortunately, I don't even know how to say it, because I just literally got to shut off everyone else's ideas, opinions, and I got to go for my dream here. Again, I feel some of you, it's about college. It's about getting a degree. I feel it's in a bunch of different ways, but I'm definitely feeling like college degree. You know, I think you should be proud of yourself, because this is something that literally you have brought to yourself. 8 of Pentacles. Quite beautiful, right? 8 of Pentacles. I enter as the apprentice. I leave as the master. This is about willing to put in the hard work, but you directly benefit from this. Eight of Pentacles, you know, the head is down. I'm busy at work. It often reminds me of like a jeweler being lost in creating, you know, finding that diamond, bringing out the beauty of it. I definitely feel you're going. Oh, wait, a card fly, excuse me. The Empress. So this is about your creativity. This is about giving birth to those ideas. You know, whatever this is for you, it's big. We opened knowing that it was going to be life-changing. Truly life-changing. Almost spiritual epiphanies. I don't know if you could say no to this. I feel like this is one of these times where if you say no to it, you'll have regret. And I hate to even plant that seed, but boy, do I feel it. It's an opportunity that allows you to bring out your own creativity. It's an opportunity, whether you're just beginning in it, you're just starting to learn about it, you're going to be great. You're going to be at the top, whatever that means for you. Some of you, you'll have your own business. You'll have many employees working for you. You know, I'm feeling, oh my gosh, I'm feeling so much. I'm feeling so many different types of careers that I don't even think I should mention them. But it's coming through your own creativity. And when I think about the Empress, I think about the queens, right? The three queens. And how she's the one who sends them out. Again, you know, we could call this a blessing. And if you know, it'll feel like a blessing. But this is literally coming from you. This is you manifesting. Even if you don't remember, you know, because for some of you, this is something, like this is a dream that you've had since you were a child. We have the Lovers and we have the Hermit. So Gemini, possible Virgo. Just thinking what we were just on. We were just on the Empress. Huh. I feel like the Hermit is saying, you know, I almost feel like if this is for you and this partner knows anything about tarot, is okay with this type of reading, I think you should let them watch this. Because I think they need to know. I just feel like you absolutely return to them. And I feel like for some of you, it is who you start your family with. I also want to just give a little side note here. Be careful. Okay? Be careful right now if this is your opportunity. And then you have someone here who loves you. You love them. Who's worried about this opportunity. Of course, they're worried about losing you. Don't get pregnant right now. Be careful about that. Not that you still couldn't move forward, but I have a feeling. Just be careful about that. If that is not in your plan. I can see that someone doesn't want to lose you. And, you know, if you sit on the other side of that, like, don't allow yourself to get pregnant so somebody doesn't then go after their dream. Because, again, you're going to directly benefit from this. You know, the Hermit is telling me that that it will return. That you will return. They will return. Or, you know, when I'm saying return, doesn't necessarily mean return, but it's not even that you even have to, that you're so much splitting up. But that you are theirs. 10 of Wands. I feel like you're carrying their burdens around here. I have the Knight of Cups. I have the Queen of Wands. And I have the Tower. Now, this is tricky energy to explain because, again, it's the same energy I was just feeling a minute ago where someone's afraid to let you go or you're afraid to let them go. I feel like it's more, though, who's ever watching has this great opportunity coming. You know, I don't even remember what we opened up. We opened up with the 10 of Pentacles. It's somebody's fear. I kind of feel like somebody could be over dramatic here. Almost saying, well, then let's just end it. And once this, you know, whatever this has become, because again, like the promise of, it's not, I'll be back. It's not forever. But it is of my dream. It's my soul's calling. And I feel like if they do put too much burden upon your shoulders regarding that, because again, I feel like here is a possible proposal. But your soul's calling seems so much stronger. And I'm wondering with the Queen of Wands and the Tower, if this becomes or could become the potential energy of, listen, then we may need to end it for now. End it for right now. They may do that to you. I hope if that, I feel the energy from both. Okay. I understand their fear. And I do think some are going to be quite over dramatic. Even, you know, a proposal. Now, listen, it doesn't mean all proposals are going to be based out of fear. It's based out of love. But for some reason, this is more about you. So someone may say, well, we're just going to have to end it for right now. They may come in, again, will you marry me? Will, you know, let's have a baby. This type of thing. And that exact energy may shake you. Bring a realization to you of why. Why does this person not want you to go live what you've been dreaming for? Why? You know, this also brings me back to this decision. Because maybe that's why I'm going so fast with the card, because I feel like there is not a lot of time to think about this. I think that, you know, it's like the thinking has already been done. It's just now the action. Yes, someone's afraid that they're going to lose you. And you can only do so much, right? We have the Strength card. Number 8. 8888. Possible Leo. As this is regarding love, this is showing me that the two of you, you know, I mean, it's kind of a shame that it's even an issue. That it can be overcome. All right, I want to find out something. 4 of Swords. Sorry, my phone is buzzing, but it's way over there. I'm just letting it go. Okay. 4s, 8s, and 5s, and 10s. I'm noticing the 3 swords hanging on the wall. And I want to know why. Wow. This is how it came. And I was going to flip it over and just not read it as a reversal, but no matter which way I read it, one's going to be reversed. So this is the way it came. We have the 4 of Pentacles. 4, 4. And then we have Judgment. You don't have to go. But man, do I feel like you need to. You can say no to this opportunity. But man, do I feel like this is everything. Even if it's beginning like a small seed, I can see it growing and multiplying, by the way. This is about a rebirth. This to me is your soul's journey, your soul calling out. This is about taking the high road. This is also about, you know, living in a higher vibration. Letting go of what I need to let go of here. Trusting my soul's journey. You know, the conflict. Do I go or do I stay? And you know, and I keep saying go, 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 like you literally must get on a plane and go. I'm sure there's different levels to this, and I feel that you will find your way within this reading. Double 10s. You know, for some of you, you may be following a path of, or a career within the family. You know, like if we have a long line of doctors, you may become a doctor. Or it could be the opposite, where back in the beginning, that's some of the conflict, where we are a long line of doctors, we are a long line of whatever, but I want to take a different road. You know, I want to use a different part of my creativity. And that's exactly what you should do. If there's anything this reading is showing me, it is about what other people want for you. That's great, right? But this is a time in your life where it's about what you want. Again, this is something you have manifested. Whether you know it or not, you will realize it. Excuse me, we had a card fly. So we have the Page of Wands. Okay. So you're saying yes to this. I have the Six of Wands. You're overcoming. This is a card of victory. But this is, again, you have to think about the Five of Wands, right? It's a competition. If you're joining, if you're entering in a competition, this is about victory. You may have entered a competition. I'm thinking like World of Dance, one of my favorite shows. Like, you enter a competition, and next thing you know, it changes your whole life. This is the victory card, and the King of Wands. Wow. This is a man of action. Right? This is an energy of not being held down, knowing one's path. The Emperor. Beautiful. Yeah, the Emperor can be many different things. This can be someone's boss. This can be a professor. This can be a priest. This can be someone that we look up to. Someone who gives us guidance. Someone's guidance that we can trust. Yes, it's also in Aries, but I'm not so much feeling that. I feel like this is the person that you're saying yes to. Yes, I accept. And who better to learn from than the Emperor? Okay. Well, that just kind of wanted to fall out. We have the Nine of Swords, right? Energy of overthinking, worrying. Strange time to come out. But it is a 9. So, this could be talking about that time period now coming to an end. That's the energy you've been in, which makes perfect sense because back in the beginning, I could feel all the anxiety. And maybe that's what made me move this reading so quickly. Even though time-wise it's not quick, but just the way I'm talking and doing the cards. I feel like you're going to have total clarity in all this. I really do. Like, I feel like once you're on the move, once you're in the groove, everything just fits in place. Let's take them in the order that they came. Okay, so last card we have is the Nine of Swords. This is about overanalyzing. This is about worrying to the point where we can make ourselves sick over it. Yet having no real control over that. We have the Eight of Swords. Baby, do I stay in place or what? The Three of Swords. Do you feel like you're going to break someone's heart by saying yes? The Knight of Swords. Wow. Like all of a sudden all these swords are coming out. Again, the Emperor, the teacher, the wise one, bringing all this out, you know, but this is almost like it's saying, all right, this is what we need to look at right now. I am overthinking this. I am holding myself back. I feel like this Three of Swords is talking about, you know, if we look at this, here's this person. He sees those swords, right? This is fear. I don't feel like this has happened. I feel like this is a fear. This is what someone's fearful of. They're fearful of getting their heart broken. We have Temperance. This is a divine plan. All will be well. All will be okay. This is like a potion made from the heavens. This is your vortex. This is all your seeds of intention. It's like a potion being made for you. This is about timing, divine timing. Trust within this decision. Nine of Pentacles, hello. Success. This is success. This is independent energy again, though. Success. You know, you could certainly be going to law school. Those of you who are attorneys, this could certainly be like being appointed to be a judge. But what this is telling me is this is success for you. Meant to be. Now is the time. Get that energy balanced. Take out everyone else's opinions. Seriously. No matter how much you love them, this feels more like your soul's calling than just something I want to do with my life. This feels like what was planned for your life, what you had planned before you even came to Earth. The pulling must be so strong. It's success. And the time is now. You know, even if you're feeling crazy, I kind of feel like that's all at once. Even if you're feeling like crazy over all of this, once you are in movement, you will have beautiful balance. It's showing me that. It's showing me the balance on both sides with the success. It's changing your life. It is abundance in its finest. It is the ability to live your life under your terms. Yes, there's steps, but I think you're going to enjoy them all. Yes, there's challenges. You got to remove the chatter. Follow your soul's calling. It's time. It's just time. We have success all over the place. We have protection. You know, so whoever it is that's worried about you, let them know you have beautiful protection around you. Again, this is not about me leaving whoever or wherever forever. No. Because it feels like you then are able to turn around and help a family, help your family, help your loved ones. If you're already in a family, benefiting your children, benefiting your community. Listen, benefiting the world. Go get them. I mean, go get them. Well, that was a crazy weekend update, but there you go. There you have it. I thoroughly enjoyed that, though. Success. You know, even if it's within competition. Oh my God, there's so many shows on TV now where there's competition. It's like you rise to the top. Don't let your fear stop you. Don't let your fear stop you. Don't let other people stop you. This is your soul's calling. I love you guys. I'm going to leave it there. I love you so much. I don't know. I just feel like super proud of you. Super proud. And yes, there are, I'm sure, different versions of this. Just find yourself in it. But what a path. What a path. I love you. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.